Today, a Manhattan grand jury could deliver charges against former President Trump over his role in alleged hush money payments. Security forces in D.C. and Manhattan are preparing for possible protests if Trump is indicted. Charlene brings us the story.
Former President Trump is awaiting word whether he will be indicted on allegations of hush money payments made on his behalf during his 2016 presidential campaign. A Manhattan grand jury that has been hearing evidence in the case resumes today. If indicted, this will be the first criminal case against a former U.S. president. Law enforcement is bracing for demonstrations and possible violence as the former president called on supporters to protest if he's arrested. In Washington, fencing is back in place around the U.S. Capitol. In New York, police set up barricades outside the Manhattan Criminal Court as demonstrators on both sides gather in the city.
NYPD is doing their normal role of making sure that there's no inappropriate actions in the city.
Top Republicans are blasting the Manhattan DA's investigation into payments to a former adult film star over an alleged affair as purely political.
DOJ wouldn't take the case. Federal District of New York didn't take the case. Cy Vance wouldn't take the case. Bragg didn't take the case. And then what changed? President Trump announces he's running for president, and Shazam! We're gonna some bookkeeping error from 7 years ago was misdemeanor.
This comes amid new revelations in a separate investigation involving Trump's handling of classified documents. According to ABC News, a federal judge found that the special counsel investigating the case presented compelling preliminary evidence that Trump may have broken the law. The special counsel argued that the former president's attorneys should be forced to testify because Trump knowingly misled them to file a sworn statement that he knew was false. The statement certified that after a diligent search of Mar-a-Lago, the Trump team turned over all classified documents. When the FBI raided his home 2 months later, they found more than 100 additional classified documents. CBN chief political analyst David Brody recently weighed in on the issue of Trump's lawyer being ordered to violate attorney-client privilege on the 700 Club.
The prosecutors, Jack Smith and others, potentially think that there was some sort of crime committed in the discussions between Trump and the communications between Trump and his lawyer here, Evan Corcoran. So I think that's the issue here.
Meanwhile, the Secret Service and New York police are coordinating plans, including court security and potential surrender for booking in the event that the former president is indicted. Charlene, CBN News.
Well, this is certainly a momentous day. The possible indictment of a former president will have repercussions throughout our history, and it'll also have repercussions for the presidential race in 2024. We'll be following it, and you can get updates on cbnnews.com.